Welcome back to Equisedum Gaming and our high honor playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2, or semi-high honor. We're back in the epilogue with John, and see in the background there that Uncle is actually doing some work. But today's episode we are going to be doing a lot more work because we are going to finally head into town and see Mr. Cakes about the supplies that we need to build a house in place of that shack that we tore down a few episodes ago. So in between episodes on the run back to Blackwater from the Trapper, Chance hit level 4 bonding, so we pulled out Buell instead for this episode, and he's at level 3, so we need to bring him up to level 4 bonding, and might hit that this episode, might not, just depends on what all else we have time for outside of getting our building supplies. John has a whale on his property. Cool. And we'll see what else we end up doing this episode. So, need to right on into Blackwater. We did sell off the pelts and the meat that we picked up in the last episode. I kept the feathers that we had collected. Really, some of those I should have sold to the Trapper, but I'm also collecting some for crafting of improved weapons like the it's another Nakota that didn't survive the Skinner brothers. But yeah, I'm keeping some hawk feathers and whatnot for creating improved tomahawks, and I think we need them for the throwing knives as well. But other than that, really haven't done much different in between episodes. I do want to stop at the post office down here and see if I can do something about that bounty or whatever that we have over in Lemoyne that we noticed in the previous episode. I'm not sure I can pay that off here, or if I'm just going to be wanted by Martelli's men anytime I go over there.
Right with you.
Yes, we can pay the bounty.
Small something to do.
$20, that ain't bad. Alright. Yo, I did not tell you to leave. Alright.
Excuse me, sir. You work here?
No, I just hang around here for fun. I'm joking. How can I help you, friend?
I know this sounds crazy. Some dumb old coot I know is telling me there's these houses you can buy pre-cut.
Not crazy, friend. The very latest in modern convenience. Convenient and cost-efficient. Which house do you want? Each one is entirely unique, but also the same.
Excuse me?
Perhaps I'm going too fast, sir. Do you want to buy a house?
I think so.
I'll give you a luxurious, entirely unique pre-cut palace. And if you order today, I guarantee you're home in a matter of weeks, maybe sooner.
I'll take that one.
Ah, yes, we have that one in stock.
And I already got credit from the bank.
Oh, fantastic. Now, You write your name here, and you sign your name there, and you will be the proud owner of a factory-built home.
It's that easy.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Martin. Albert Cakes, Esquire, at your service.
Not
boys give me a
quite
minute.
factory built.
What are you
They
doing
have to
here?
do the building.
Everything okay?
I'm not sure. Probably. Fella came by the farm. Got attacked on the road. He said the Skinner brothers was hanging around. Lots of them. I left Uncle armed to the teeth back at the ranch.
Who are these two?
Guns for hire? If there's Skinners about, we need them.
We ain't got that kind of money, Charles.
You want to get robbed for your house?
No, but
Hey, these Skinners can be nasty. Come on. Mr. Devon, you're with me. Mr. Wayne, this is...
Milton. Jim Milton.
Sir, good to meet you.
We're gonna be heading up to the Manzanita Post.
Why?
The best smith around is that Norwegian fella up there.
So they say. You boys ready?
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Good. Because you're about to get shot at over a goddamn hammer.
You want to build a house with a sniper rifle, then?
I know old Neil's real well. I'll get you a good deal.
Thank you, sir.
I love
All
that
right,
line.
then. Let's go buy us some tools.
Question is, are you shooting the sniper rifle to drive nails, or are you using the butt of the gun to hammer with? I like that imagery, that idea of building a house with a sniper rifle.
Say, is your friend a Negro or a Redskin?
I think a bit of both, for what it's worth.
Cash is cash, though it's all the same to me. I saw you getting skittish there, but don't you worry. We're not getting shot at.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we
I
are.
know Charles Smith. If he's got cause to be concerned, it's usually good cause.
You got a shotgun messenger sitting right beside you, all right? Now suppose you don't know much about robbing caravans.
Not much, I guess. No.
Well,
The
nor
irony.
do I. But I know a thing or two about protecting them. And if a robber sees some strong men sitting up front, 2 of them guns for hire, then they're gonna wait for the next set of fools to come on through.
Unless they take the guns to mean they're carrying something valuable. Instead of pre-cut timber and some tools.
What? No. Wait, trust me on this. You are overthinking it. You hire a gun, you hire peace of mind and a deterrence. So I'll sit here looking big and scary, and you can concentrate on the horses.
All right.
John's not concentrating
I'll do
on the
just
horses
that.
very well.
Maybe I've done this kind of thing before, and maybe I can handle a weapon. But I'm not so different from you, partner.
I think you might be.
People wonder how you can handle it, living by your gun. But it's the same as any other occupation, really. When I get home, I put my gun on the rack and it stays there. I mean it, it really stays there. I don't even think about it. My mind's on my wife and the little ones. I'm chopping wood, mending the roof, putting the kids to bed.
Hey, we're taking the next right up towards Manzanita Post.
Tell me that again.
But when I'm out here, I'm watching the tree line. I got my gun at the ready. And I'm trying to make my employer as comfortable as possible.
That's, real
You
good
should be
of you.
taking your gun down and
You're in good
practicing
hands.
some, buddy.
I know this country well.
Good. Am I finally gonna meet this tool maker?
Now, Niels, he's an acquired taste, but boy, can he work metal. Norwegian, you see? Viking blood. Fellas up there used to worship a god with a hammer. Guess I figures they'd still be making them. I'm not sure how much English he speaks, but Niels knows tools. And he knows me, so we'll see if we can get him to give you some. It won't be free. It won't even be cheap. But they'll be worth what you pay.
I've already bought a house and hired you today. So might as well keep spinning while I'm at it.
You won't regret it.
I hope not.
You can always earn more money. But good tools will last you a lifetime.
That's tool, or that's true of tools. Getting a little tongue-tied there.
This is the spot, just up ahead.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wayne needs to take his gun down and practice. Rather than...
You boys
Break.
wait here. After you, Mr. Milton.
Alright.
Go speak to the man.
Like I said, Nils is an acquired taste. Let me do the talking.
There he is, working away.
Nils. Nils, it's me. Willard Wayne.
Okay.
This is my associate, Jim Milton.
Okay.
He heard you was the best. Best smith around. He needs some tools. He's building a ranch house up at Beecher's Hope.
Beecher's Hope. Okay.
Have you got any made?
Okay.
Like I said, an acquired taste, but a heart of gold, and he's the best. You off someplace, Nils?
Okay.
He's loading what you're buying, buddy.
So Milton is working with Cakes Hardwood and Timber in town. Should I get them to pay you and add it to his bill up there?
Okay.
Come on, let's get moving.
Okay.
All right then, Beecher's Hope. They've been trying to sell that property for some time, hadn't they? Took a look at it myself, as it so happens. Seemed like a lot of work. Too much for me. But more power to you. Must have seen something in it I couldn't. World needs men like...
You weren't watching the tree line, buddy.
Everyone find some cover!
Damn it. Alright, where are you?
Keep your head down! Where'd they come from?
Thought that guy was Charles when I first saw him. What are you shooting at, John? Quit shooting tree roots. God damn it, John.
I don't like this one bit. They're coming out of the woods! Willard! There! Out of here! They're on the other side! Look out!
Oh, that's Charles. Don't shoot Charles.
They're not riding those wagons out of here!
Dude, John, quit shooting trees. There we
They're pulling
go.
back! Come to the wagon!
Keep something, John.
All right. You alive?
For now. Mr. Devon, you okay?
Yes.
That the last of them?
I think so. There's more! They got the tools! They grabbed Mr. Wayne!
All right, you stay here, guard the wagons. Charles, come on!
They got me! Let's go! Over here! Mr. Devon! Over there! Come on! Mr. Devon!
Shoot him in the ass.
No! Mr. Smith! Help! Help me! Help me!
Oh, we'll help you.
We... Into something! Cover! You...
What the
They
heck?
drew us in! They're getting
The
away
one in
with
the
it!
trees. There we go.
Okay! Let's
some
move.
more.
He took him down the hill. We have more arrows for you. Take him out. We've come
Would
the
you
right
just
way.
shoot me in the crotch?
The bushes.
Where are they coming from?
Machete.
Don't you shoot, Charles.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Come on!
Yeah.
Come on!
We gotta be gaining on him.
I hope so!
You're not sneaking up on me.
Please, God, no! What the hell are they doing? Where is he?
Hold on, Mr. Wayne!
We cleared him. Keep going.
Where's
Come
Wayne?
on.
Let's
Charles, I
fix these
found the
trees.
tools. Now, where's Mr. All right. Shit. Jesus. We gotta move fast. Come on.
Let's go. Back to the road.
Come on, Charles. Where are you?
God damn it. A few minutes ago, he was chewing my ear off.
He knew what he was getting into.
No, he didn't.
Did he?
Skinners. Everyone knows.
Except me.
Later, John.
I wouldn't say he knew what he was getting into. He
Charles,
didn't even think they were going
you
to
all
get
right carrying him?
shot at.
I got it. There's no use in you getting bloody, too.
Is it bad?
They opened him up pretty good. Nearly chopped his head in two.
God damn them.
Mr. Wayne didn't make it. Dear Lord, no. We have to get out of here. You take him in the back wagon. Come on, help me.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh my Lord. What'd they do to him?
What's it look like they did to him?
Got it?
Wait for Charles.
Come on, we gotta go. Shit. Those goddamn animals. Okay. John, I'm riding with you. Get us back to Beaches.
All right.
Those were the Skinner brothers.
I told you I was worried.
Sadie said something too. What kind of land have I bought?
It's not the land. Skinners move around. They're here for now.
I thought this kind of bloodshed was meant to be over with. What was all the nonsense about civilization?
This kind of bloodshed is different. Folks have been killed, sure. For good reason and bad. But rarely just for the fun of it.
That was fun for them?
No, not that time. Most folk don't usually put up with such a fight.
Then I hope we put an end to it.
There was a caravan, a few months back, massacred. Men, women, children. Ended up like Wayne. Or worse.
Damn.
Yeah, except, we've been dealing with Skinners. A lot of Skinners. Just not as big of a rat pack as that was. Okay. John has quail on his property. I like quail. They're cute.
Uncle! 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 You useless sack of crap.
I was keeping guard.
Really?
Whoa. What happened?
Skinner brothers.
Lot of them?
Enough. Once this is done, I'll take Mr. Devon back to town and get poor Mr. Wayne buried.
Okay. Be careful.
Oh, I will. But I'm fairly sure we scared him off for now.
Bad business. Well, we'll be safe together.
Sure.
Massacred enough of them.
If you say so.
All right.
And John, I love you. Don't you forget that.
Morning, John.
Good morning, Charles. To see my mission debrief. Chat all Skinner brothers hiding up in trees. We did that. Yep.
Charles. You doing okay?
Good enough.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let us go talk to Uncle and get a house built. And of course Charles will help.
Those plans make any sense?
Oh, sure. Seems easy enough, I think. How hard can it be? But I'll tell you what I think. Just to be safe, I'll do the reading and planning, and you do the building.
How did I know you'd try to weasel out of doing any
Oh,
work?
now, that is plain unfair. It's inaccurate and not what's going to happen. I'm simply going to use what I've got, which is a brain. While you use what you've got, which is less of a brain.
Let's get started.
Well, first thing it says the foundation, which involves moving those heavy wooden joists. Definitely not a job for a man with terminal lumbago, unless you want to dig a 6-foot deep hole for me when the workday's over.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, here comes Charles. Maybe he can lighten the mood a little.
How'd you get on?
He'll be back, but not for a while.
Charles, dear boy, John needs help moving these joists. Now, come on. Get a move on. We gotta get started before the rains come.
You're very annoying.
He's right. We should get on with this.
And finally, a song that we don't have to mute. This thing annoyed me the first time I heard it. I thought it was the stupidest thing in the world, but now it's like, I don't know, classic Red Dead Redemption. We have a little blue jay that helps with the building by supervising.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter what the weather, we're together.
So far, so good. Alright. And I just want to drop it on Uncle. John, put your shirt back on before you end up sunburned. You're not Charles.
Let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. Climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter any weather, we're together.
No, Uncle Charles does not want to learn how to dance. There's my little blue jay again. Here, congratulations, John. You have
And
a
I
house.
think that's everything.
John Marston, you have a home.
So do you.
Oh, I know.
And you, Charles, as long as you'll stay with us.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, to this happy home. Well, at least till this fool gets his woman back.
John needs to shave again.
My darling Abigail, I hope you and Jack are doing well. I remain a fool, and I'm sure I shall die a fool. But I'm trying very hard to be something like the man you deserve. I have done something very silly in an effort to impress you. And that is, I've purchased a home. The land you read about in the newspaper up at Beecher's Hope is now ours, and we are going to try our hand at ranching. Mr. Geddes kindly helped me buy the land. I met Uncle while I was coming out of the bank, and while I know your feelings about him, he has been enormously helpful in his own fashion. Charles Smith has also appeared and is unsurprisingly a pillar of strength. Together, we've built you a home. I hope soon to show it to you. I miss you and the boy more than I can express. Please, come back to me. Yours always, John.
A few days later. Okay.
Uncle, I thought you was... Where the hell?
Alright, let's see. Probably didn't hit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not good at the hammering in that mission because instead of paying attention to what's on the screen, I click in rhythm with the music.
Remember me?
Which is not what you're supposed to do, but as... That was weird with the reins. But as a former percussionist. Yeah, it's sort of habit to go with the rhythm of the music and not the other way around. It's temperature 46. Need to change clothes. John, you're cold. There we go.
Morning.
Hey there.
You doing good?
All right.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, now, I think for the rest of this episode, we'll do a little exploring. Not necessarily like what we did in the previous episode, but I want to head down south again and see if we can find ourselves a Mustang. So we'll head out this way from Beecher's Hope. John, you got rocks in your garden. It's not a rock garden. Why didn't you move those? But, as far as precut homes and that sort of thing goes, those are still around, although you can't purchase them the way you could back then anymore, and build them yourself. Although the house that I grew up in was a kit that my parents bought from a Sears and Roebuck catalog. You can no longer do that. Sears and Roebuck no longer exists in that fashion. But, yeah, my dad and my grandfather built the house I grew up in from such a kit. And, a lot of the houses in my area were built from kits.
Hey, boy. Go on, girl.
But it's kind of fun to drive around my area and look and say, okay, I know what kit that was, and I know what kit that house was, and this house, and, you know, looking at how people did different things with the kits. I know the people who gave me my first job as a stable hand, they lived in a house that was the same kit as the house my parents built, and they completely rearranged like how the kitchen and dining room and all of that was set up. I think the basement though was very similar, although they had their garage doors on the end of the house, whereas ours were on the side, so that was a little different. But, yeah. They did a different exterior. A lot of the houses in the area have different exteriors, but I think a lot of the brickwork is the same, because I think there had to have been like some sort of discount on bricks if you got mixed color sets rather than buying all one color, because ours had black and red and white bricks, all different colored bricks. Are those Del Lobos? No, whatever. But, yeah. A lot of houses have very similar layouts in my area, even though they are not part of some big housing development or HOA. And unfortunately, with all the regulations and whatnot, you can't buy and build houses like that anymore, where you order a kit and put it up yourself and, you know, hire a plumber and an electrician to do that sort of work, but do the vast majority of it yourself. Not that most people would want to nowadays. I think most people are too busy or just don't have the skill set to do that sort of work themselves. Although when I was in school, they still had like shop classes and home ec and that sort of thing, and we actually did a little mini mock-up of a wall and, you know, put in the foundation and the studs and the roof. Learned to do a little bit of plumbing and electrical work and how to do all of that to spec for simple things like a light switch on the wall or an outlet. And I think it would be good if they offered those sorts of classes again. Who's that? Is somebody who's going to blow your head off. John does not suffer wolves. How many times do we have to go over this? Some people don't suffer wolves. John doesn't suffer wolves.
Good boy.
Del Lobos, you don't stand a chance. See Armadillo burning in the background. Mainly because they're plagued.
Okay, boy.
Hey, get away from my kill. You can have it after I'm done looting it. If I can get off the horse, loot the body, John. Then you can get back on the horse. Certainly picking up quite a bit of stuff, which is nice. Should sell some of the provisions I don't want so that I can get provisions I do want.
Ready, boy?
There we go. Take a little chewing tobacco to reset our dead eye. Thought that campfire was a little closer, but it's not. Run away from gunfire. Anybody else want a piece of meat?
Oh my. Oh my. If it wasn't for you, sir, if it wasn't for you, whew, how lucky we are. The hero we so require. Armadillo is indebted to you. Though I fear it may be beyond saving. I don't know what you made of that, but it was a close thing. And in light of that, and the sad demise of this settlement, I am resigning my post. You will see that I've packed my valise, but the accoutrements of my profession remain in my desk.
Glad I was able to help you out of that, Sheriff. Sad you won't stick around.
Well, so long. I must see about a train.
Loot some more Del Lobos.
Hey!
Move your hooves, Buell. There we go. That makes life easier. I could steal a Mustang. Yes, there is one standing over there that belonged to the Del Lobos. But I'd rather tame one myself. Because I am that sort of player.
Oh, holy Moses!
Silver pocket watch. Thank you. Anything else worth taking?
Oh no!
Oat and bitters. Not really worth it to me. Gun oil is always worth it though. I should clean my weapons. I always forget to do that. Premium cigarettes. Thank you. What card do we have? Huh. Oh. I'll close all the drawers, just to be polite. Want to be a sheriff, John? Of a cholera-plagued town? Antler rack on the wall. Not sure what that is supposed to be from. Well, that is interesting.
Let's go, boy.
And I knock him down. Yeah, there we go. Now he's not so creepy.
Sweet Lord in heaven!
Oh, my heart.
Stay away! The cholera is still raging!
We'll come out and explore Armadillo a little more some other time. But for right now, we want to see if we can find some wild horses. Also, if we come across some, should get my guns out. Because I do need javelina and, not the iguana, what's the other one? Banded Gila monster. Lizards. Or, the tracker. Yeah. I think we'll head down to the river, maybe? Sort of down where we found our... Oh, what was that? The legendary longhorn antelope? boxes. There's paint and some Kentucky Saddlers. I don't want a paint. Well, I would take a paint, but I don't want that sort of paint. Because that's what we had for Arthur. And we're sort of following in Arthur's footsteps, but at the same time we're not. Dust storm. Come on, Mule. There we go. To what, Fort Mercer? One of my favorite missions for Red Dead Online we do at the fort up here. We have to seize the fort from cattle rustlers or horse thieves, whatever they are called. We've got lobos. We'll maybe take care of them some other time. We're running short on time for this episode, so maybe next episode we will take them on. Because it will be exploration, probably. I like being down here in New Austin. It's kind of cool to have access to this part of the map. Finally. You don't run off the cliff. Thank you. Where was I heading? Oh, we are way not off course. Just way further west than I thought we were. Which is cool. I'm okay with being this far west. And backtracking a little. Lots of desert bighorn sheep around here. And didn't manage to study him before he ran off completely. Come on. There we go. Yep. He's only a 1-star though. Not worth taking. Lots of different pronghorns. There's like 2 new species, or subspecies down here. It's kind of fun. What are you all flying away from me? A deer? Yeah? Cool. Still not seeing any live horses. Got some cattle.
Come on, fella. You're okay.
These guys are still smoking, like they got struck by lightning, maybe.
There, boy.
Not sure why we can't add this site to the Journal. Hello. No prompts. Whatever. Cool little place on the map. Got something else up here. Dead sheep. Dead sheep. Where are you lot going? Because I don't think you can get down from over here. Although the map seems to indicate it gets pretty thin. Yeah, you can get down from over here. Oh. Nice view of the river in Mexico across the border. Still not seeing any horses though. Probably gonna have to close out this episode before we find a horse, which is a little sad. I like this area of the map. It's not actual roads down here, but it still ends up sort of acting like a road. Once we already explored this little cabin at one point. In the, not the last exploration episode, but the one before that, didn't we? I think so. Rio Bel Lobo House. Wolf River House. Yeah, I think we've been here. Nothing in the cabinet. Absolutely nothing in the cabinet. Got some tools, got a guitar, got a nice little table, and a newspaper, clock, wood stove. Search this little cabinet. Search the drawer. Assorted biscuits. Alright. I like this little cabin. I would certainly like having it as a little retreat. Needs a little work on the roof, but got a little pitching post there. So anyways, if you have enjoyed this episode, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. And John and Bill and I will see you in the next episode. And maybe even have a new friend, depending on what I find on my ride back to Beecher's Hope. So, wishing you all a good day, and bye for now.